debating tonight at 9 p.m.
From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Amity University. Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group and Century Ply.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. There are two debates tonight. Not just on my show, but nationally. Now, debate one is this: what is the BJP strategy in the last minute flip, making Eknath Shinde Chief Minister and Devendra Fadnavis Deputy Chief Minister? Debate number two, which we'll also deal with tonight: where does all this leave Uddhav? And can Uddhav be forgiven 2 years of corruption, 2 years of misgovernance, and an absolutely unfettered destruction of citizens' rights? To start with, let me deal with just debate number one in my intro tonight. By making Eknath Shinde the Chief Minister, the BJP has effectively ensured that the Shiv Sena as a party moves lock, stock and barrel to Eknath Shinde. Uddhav Thackeray cannot even claim that the BJP was doing all of this for the Chief Minister's chair. And that was his main argument till now. That was Sharad Pawar's main argument till now. On the contrary, the BJP can now say that it has proven that this was a fight over Hindutva and about reasserting Balasaheb Thackeray's version of Hindutva, vision of Hindutva, which his son Uddhav had forsaken for power. Now, politically speaking, this is much more than just a masterstroke. It is a slap for the Lutyens analysts who said that the BJP cannot stitch alliances. Now that the Shiv Sena, the real Shiv Sena, is firmly back with the BJP, the chances of this coalition sweeping the state in the 2024 general elections is extremely likely. Look at the facts. On the one side, you have a fallen alliance that had no ideological glue or basis at all. And on the other side, you have a rising new alliance that has come together on a single point ideological commitment to Hindutva. Now, this is not just a checkmate, viewers of the MVA and the opposition. I think it's a clean sweep with an impact that will last for years from now, ladies and gentlemen. It's a turning point in national politics once again. We'll remember what happened today. Debate number one tonight: has the BJP pulled off a masterstroke and checkmated Uddhav completely by making Eknath Shinde Chief Minister? Debate number two tonight: it's time to put a strong spotlight on the record of corruption, malgovernance, extortion that Uddhav Thackeray's record is all about. It's a disastrous record, ladies and gentlemen. We're debating that tonight. And here are the headlines this Thursday evening on the debate tonight.
एकनाथ संभाजी शिंदे ईश्वर साक्ष शपथ घेतो की कायद्याद्वारे स्थापित झाले आहे अशा भारतीय संविधानाबद्दल मी खरी श्रद्धा व निष्ठा बाळगीन.
It's a Shinde Fadnavis masterstroke, Uddhav out, but the Sena Chief Minister remains. Big victory for Shinde's Shiv Sena, form a government with the BJP for Hindutva. Shinde BJP move completely outfoxes Uddhav as he totally loses control of his party. First ducks the floor test, now faces a fight to retain his party. Will he quit as the Sena chief? They called it Operation Lotus. They said BJP is bulldozing democracy, but the BJP move completely quashes the Lutyens' narrative. And a disastrous era of attacks, abuse of power, suppression of human rights, extortion and corruption ends as Uddhav is shown the door. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a new Maharashtra government. Eknath Shinde is the chief minister. Devendra Fadnavis is the deputy chief minister. Perception-wise, could there be a bigger masterstroke than making a Shiv Sena the chief minister and ensuring that the BJP comes out as the more magnanimous party? Let's debate.
तुमच्यापैकी कोणी मुख्यमंत्री होत असेल तर जरूर जा आणि उपमुख्यमंत्रीच होणार असाल तर मला सांगायचं होतं की ठीक आहे मला उपमुख्यमंत्री तरी करा केलं असतं तुम्हाला उपमुख्यमंत्री.
This was the aggressive assertion by Uddhav Thackeray last week. Now he's been checkmated. This was what Uddhav Thackeray's challenge as chief minister was. Now he's got a reality check.
मैं इस सरकार को पूरे तरीके से सहयोग करूंगा. मैं सरकार के बाहर रहूंगा और इस सरकार को सफल बनाने हेतु जो जो चीज करना आवश्यक है ऐसी सारी चीजें हम मिलकर करेंगे, मेरा विश्वास है.
In fact, the ideological marriage of the BJP and the Shiv Sena with Shinde as chief minister is a tribute to Balasaheb. While Aditya Thackeray taunted Eknath Shinde for his humble origins, the BJP made him chief minister.
अब कुछ करेक्शन हो जाए तो ठीक हो जाएगा और दोनों विचारधारा वाली पार्टी जो है इस राज्य को विकास करेगी. लेकिन हम लोगों ने कोशिश की, मैंने भी कोशिश की, लेकिन हमें सफलता नहीं मिली दुर्भाग्य से. और इसलिए ये जो कदम उठाया है ये किसी को मंत्री या किसी, क्योंकि मंत्री हम लोग थे.
The Shiv Senics in the Shinde faction are celebrating.
मुख्यमंत्री झाले ते मला मोठा आनंद झाला. कसं वाटतंय?
And this morning, Fadnavis and Eknath Shinde really checkmating Uddhav Thackeray. And he was sulking. His party has been sulking. He hasn't sent any representative from his camp to the oath-taking ceremony. Even as NCP Sharad Pawar congratulated Eknath Shinde.
It's a masterstroke that has left the Lutyens brigade with egg on their faces. Their plan to demonize the BJP for Uddhav's disaster has failed. Devendra Fadnavis looked beyond power and position.
यह हमारी पार्टी के नेता और कार्यकर्ता का चरित्र भी दर्शाता है और यह बताता है कि हम किसी पद की लालसा में और पद के लिए नहीं हैं. इस बात को ध्यान में रखते हुए हमारे देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी ने इस बात का फैसला किया है और केंद्र ने इस बात को निर्देशित किया है कि देवेंद्र जी उप मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में, डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर के रूप में कार्यभार संभालें.
मी देवेंद्र गंगाधरराव फडणवीस ईश्वर साक्ष शपथ घेतो की कायद्याद्वारे स्थापित झाले आहे अशा भारतीय संविधानाबद्दल मी खरी श्रद्धा व निष्ठा बाळगेन.
This new Maharashtra government marks the return of Hindutva. The future of a frayed Shiv Sena faction and failed Uddhav Thackeray as the Sena chief is now in question. Let's debate.
And ladies and gentlemen, with us this evening is Sanju Verma of the BJP. We have Mohandas Pai, we have M.R. Venkatesh. We'll be joined by Deepak Kesarkar in a few minutes, I think. Chandrasekhar Jha of the Shiv Sena, Brij Mohan Srivastava of the NCP, Pankaj Sharma and Dr. Suresh Mane, founder and president of the Bahujan Republican Socialist Party. Now, Mr. Jha, you got your answer. You got your answer because a few days back, a frustrated Uddhav Thackeray said, Mr. Eknath Shinde, can you promise me that the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra will be from the Shiv Sena? You got your answer. He's checkmated. How embarrassing for you. You are a party. I mean, I don't think you represent the party anymore. You represent the Uddhav camp. You've got your answer, Mr. Jha. Why can't you be happy? A Shiv Sainik is the Chief Minister. A Shiv Sainik committed to Hindutva is the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, not a Shiv Sainik who wants to compromise Hindutva, compromise his father's legacy by tying up with the Vadra Congress and the NCP, whose commitment to Hindutva is completely suspect. Why can't you say anything today? What's happened, Mr. Jha? You're not being able to articulate one sentence in response to me?
Let me respond to you. If you call every alliance as Hindutva, ideological difference as Hindutva, then what Hindutva definition you have got? You are telling that Hindutva definition is an alliance. That was Balasaheb's principle.
I'm saying the question was asked by your leader, right? Uddhav Thackeray, if he's still your leader, unless you moved to the real Shiv Sena, which is led by Eknath Shinde.
He is still the chief of Shiv Sena. Let me
but you got your answer. Are you happy? Are you happy that he's? Are you happy? Okay, let me put it differently. Let me put it differently. Are you happy that a Shiv Sainik is the chief minister now? Are you unhappy or happy about it?
See, a person who has created from the party become a chief minister of a state.
You're sounding confused.
Shows that he was doing.
You're sounding confused.
Doing his,
I don't know what's,
making his ambition successful. No.
I don't know what you're saying.
Why I'm confused?
Sanju is on the debate.
You are making me confused, or you are making the public confused.
I'm not making anyone confused. I'm saying that your leader said the BJP wants to finish off the Sena, and here the BJP has made a senior Shiv Sena leader who represents the party, the chief minister. Sanju is on the debate. We're opening the debate, please. Mr. Jha, I'll give you a second chance. Yeah.
Thank you.
What was behind this Masterstroke? Why was Devendra Fadnavis not made the chief minister?
You know, Arnab, I think you gave the answer in your introduction and you put it pretty succinctly. I will just take off from where you left. I will not get into the debate of whether this was a compromise or whether this was a master stroke. That time will tell. But I think one thing that has been proved and, in no uncertain terms at that is the fact that the very lot, I mean the likes of Sharad Pawar, Uddhav Thackeray, his incompetent son Aditya Thackeray, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, so on and so forth. What did they keep alleging?
So you people are also incompetent. What you people are doing? You people are throwing money and you are occupying the position. That is your incompetency. People are saying that also. Why you are debating like this? You say what you have to say correctly.
Can you ask this uncouth man to please keep quiet?
Okay, now let's not call each other names. Mr. Jha, let her complete her point. We have a very serious debate today. We have a very serious debate today. 1 minute, Mr. Jha, just hold yourself back for a minute. Thank you.
What you are speaking about? What you are speaking about?
Don't shout. Calm down.
क्या चुपचाप बैठो? अगर आपको बोलना है तो ठीक तरीके से बोलिए.
Okay, all right. Mr. Jha, it's all right. Mr. Jha, it's all right. Let's continue the debate. Let's not make any personal comments. Let's look at the larger issues involved here. Let's look at the larger issues. Please. Thank you. Please let us speak. Yeah.
Arnab, the most important point is this. What was the allegation that was repeated time and again by the Mahavasuli Agadi? They kept saying BJP को सत्ता की भूख है. देवेंद्र फडणवीस मुख्यमंत्री बनना चाहते हैं.
तो भारत चलाओ पार्टी क्या कर रहा है?
Me and thank you.
Arnab, I refuse to debate.
I don't think you need to heckle, Mr. Jha. You've only lost power. It's all right. You only lost the party. You only lost the chief minister's chair. You lost the alliance. It's okay.
We have lost. What power we have lost?
I refuse to debate with this man.
Arnab,
You
what
can
power
have
we have
Okay,
your
now,
lost?
okay,
monologue.
okay, I'll have to intervene in this. I'll have to intervene in this.
Let me finish.
I want to bring in. So you know what, Sanju and Mr. Jha, I'm going to come back to you. This is a long debate.
No, Arnab,
Abhishek
let me
is
make a
with
quick
me as
point,
well.
please.
Sanju, 1 minute. Sanju, let me try and bring
This
this
is
on
not
track.
fair.
No, let me bring this on track. Let me bring this on track. We'll all have time to debate this tonight.
Finish my point, please.
Yeah, but let me bring
I
this.
was heckled. I
Yeah,
will take
but then
20
no
seconds,
heckling
Arnab.
each other, please. Then
I will
if you're
take
speaking,
20
yeah.
seconds. Thank you. Arnab, you know, now whether it is a masterstroke or not, that time will tell. But do you know one thing? Sharad Pawar has always been making these noises that the BJP is an anti-Maratha party. Now with
Bridgemont.
Eknath Shinde at the helm, we have completely rebutted that claim because Eknath Shinde is a powerful Maratha. Now tell me, you know, people said that, BJP is actually playing with fire when Devendra Fadnavis was appointed Chief Minister in 2014. What did the opposition say? They said, "Arey, ye Brahmin ko Chief Minister kyun banaya hai?" Fadnavis is the only non-Maratha after Vasant Rao Naik since 1960s and 1975 who completed his 5-year term as Chief Minister. So the point I'm making is that now we have a Brahmin as a Deputy CM, we have a Maratha as a Chief Minister, and
Okay, now
BJP
Sanju, I'm bringing in some of the others, please. Thank you. You see, Mr. Bridgemohan Srivastava, one minute. I want to bring Abhishek in. Abhishek, much has been said about Sharad Pawar's skills at political maneuvering. And as I bring in Mohandas Pai and M.R. Venkatesh also into the debate, does it appear to you, Abhishek, that Mr. Pawar has been completely outmaneuvered and checkmated multiple times? One, the appointment of a senior Maratha leader. Secondly, a leader from the Shiv Sena. Shiv Sena stays intact. Now this group also goes into the BMC elections. Strong alliance at state level controls the state, and potentially a very strong alliance, Abhishek, also for 2024. I mean, if this alliance stays, then the NDA sweeps Maharashtra, which will matter a lot in the next general elections. What do you think? What's your take?
Absolutely, Arnab. In fact, if I could, the Maratha strongman has been reduced to a Maratha strawman, given the fact that in this entire crisis of almost a fortnight, Sharad Pawar had no answers, no response, no counter. That really shows the manner in which he was really cornered on this, that he couldn't come to the aid of Uddhav. Uddhav can't be faulted perhaps because he does not have the political acumen to really tackle this scale of a crisis. He never got groomed to that level of political acumen. But even Sharad Pawar, someone of the stature of Sharad Pawar in terms of political skill, failed to come to the rescue of Uddhav Thackeray. But, Arnab, the Shiv Sena spokesperson who was saying which power we have lost, I think he has already changed camps and joined the Eknath Shinde camp, and that's why he's saying that the Shiv Sena is still in power. Just to underscore what power has been lost, Chhagan Bhujbal, when he left Shiv Sena, he left with only 9 MLAs. When Raj Thackeray left Shiv Sena, no MLA left Shiv Sena. When Narayan Rane the same year left Shiv Sena, no MLA moved with Narayan Rane. Today, 39 MLAs went away with Eknath Shinde, and they have no regrets. For 14 days, they could hold on to themselves, and whatever cajoling, threats were given by the likes of Sanjay Raut, they did not work. Also, Arnab, my last point, that Uddhav surrounded himself with unelectable coterie. People like Anil Parab, Santosh Desai, members of the Legislative Council, Sanjay Raut, Anil Desai, members of the Rajya Sabha, and you expect these people to dictate terms to a grassroots strong leader like Eknath Shinde. I think that's where Shiv Sena and Uddhav Thackeray have lost their power and their grip and their understanding of their own constituency.
Totally correct here. Now let's look at the bigger picture of political checkmating. I'd like to bring in, just 1 minute, let me take names. I'd like to bring in Mohandas Pai and M.R. Venkatesh on one side. I'd like to bring in Bridgemohan and Dr. Suresh Mane, and then I'll bring in Pankaj as well. Let's look at it in terms of real politics. One point is, just 1 minute, sir. I mean, it's all right. Uddhav said that the BJP wanted to finish off the Sena. And I don't think there is a bigger blow than making Eknath Shinde the Chief Minister. And Sanjay Raut, the political lightweight, Mohandas Pai always said that Eknath Shinde will become slave to the BJP. In fact, all these 50 MLAs will become slaves to the BJP. That also has been checkmated. And Aditya Thackeray, he was snubbing Eknath Shinde's humble origins by saying people who were watchmen, rickshaw drivers and panwalas, we made them ministers. But now the same person, it's the same chaiwala syndrome, you know, this elitist attitude, that the same attitude was there towards the Prime Minister. Now a person with humble origins becomes the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. That's the ultimate victory of merit and the ultimate defeat of arrogance. So there's a lot of messaging that's going out here. I'd like to hear from both sides. Maybe Mr. Pai, please. Mohandas Pai, please, and then I'll get a view from the other side. Yeah, just 1 minute. Yeah, we're opening it up. You're all senior panelists. Let's get one at a time. Mohandas Pai.
Arnab, my view is this could be the start of the next generation mass politicians coming to power in Maharashtra, which is the most important state economically in the country. Because Maharashtra has to grow, Maharashtra has to lead India. It's a very important state. We had political instability in the last 3 years, with development being put on the back seat. Now we are seeing two leaders, both of whom can win large number of seats with a large following, coming from the grassroots, understanding the problems of the Aam Aadmi and trying to take Maharashtra forward. So I would think it's a victory for, merit, is a victory for grassroots politics, is a victory for the people, and it brings legitimacy to the government. When the elections took place 2.5 years ago, there was a certain coalition that went before the people, were elected. Sadly, one party decided to go elsewhere. Today, we see that the mandate of the people of Maharashtra 2.5 years ago has come to, is seen as coming to power.
Yeah.
So I think it's good. And that these grassroots politicians could be there for the next 20 years.
Yes.
Maybe this is the passing of the old guard. I think it's a very, very important development, Arnab.
No, and another point is, you see, I want to make a historical point out here, and Brijmohan Srivastava will understand it. Look at what has been done here by the BJP. By offering the Chief Minister's position, by the way, Mr. Srivastava, would you kindly look a little less shocked? When I'm looking at you and Suresh Mane, you're both looking so shocked. It's okay. I know you didn't anticipate.
Why I should shout?
No, shocked.
I'm listening you. I'm listening you with a pleasant mood.
No, not shout. Don't shout. But you are looking shocked.
We are not shocked.
I'm not shocked.
Very well. We are not shocked.
I am not shocked.
Okay. You're not shocked. Okay, I believe you. Now my point is, Mr. Srivastava, by the BJP, by offering the Chief Minister's post to Eknath Shinde, it has gone back on its own 1995 formula between the BJP and the Sena, where the party which gets the most number of seats was selected for the Chief Minister's post. And why have they done this? Just, why they have done this? To make sure Balasaheb Thackeray's fight against the NCP and the Congress is not compromised. All of this has been done to keep you out and uphold the vision of Balasaheb Thackeray. Yes, Mr. Srivastava, you can respond now. That's my view.
Arnab,
Okay, Suresh Mane or you? Both of you. Okay, Suresh Mane first. Yeah, Mr.
Arnab, first time coming. Arnab, once Eknath Shinde has taken an oath, he deserves to be congratulated by all the citizens, by all the peoples of the Maharashtra and the Chief Minister. There is no doubt about it because he is the Chief Minister. That's a fact, number one. Number two, Arnab, today Maharashtra has also witnessed one more marriage of political convenience. How can we ignore this fact? This fact is also ground reality. Number three.
How is Hindutva political convenience? Hindutva is ideology. Hindutva is ideology. Hindutva has prevailed. That's not convenience.
Arnab, let me complete my point. Although Eknath Shinde is the Chief Minister, de facto Chief Minister will be a Devendra Fadnavis.
How do you know?
To happen.
How do you know? He's told
that
you?
Will witness.
Who has told you? Eknath Shinde told you or Devendra Fadnavis told you?
Number 4, yes, I am telling you. Otherwise, what's the point of reading in between the whole things? Unless we read the game plan of the BJP, we will not be able to understand how we
You
are
can't
going
read
to
the game
speak
plan.
about-
You could never read this game. They have outplayed you.
Answer me why the BJP
You have been
has
outplayed.
made Eknath Shinde as the chief minister.
No, I'll explain
Can
this.
you answer me
Arnab
why
ji,
the
who is having more
BJP,
number?
even though
Can you
Devendra
tell-
Fadnavis
Arnab ji,
was
who is
reluctant
having
to
more
become the
number?
deputy
Whether
chief
the BJP
minister,
or the Shiv Sena?
he was
Okay,
reluctant to become a
Eknath-
chief minister.
Okay,
Initially he said
okay,
no.
I have a
Even
view.
the prime minister himself telephoned twice to
I have a
Devendra
view.
Fadnavis.
I have a view.
How we can ignore this
Okay,
fact?
I have a view. I have a view. But can I express my view?
Yes.
I have a view that what is important. Why you are actually looking a little shaken is because all of you have realized somewhere in the last few days that Hindutva is not just a slogan, it's a living, breathing reality in this country. It's part of the soul fabric of this country and a legitimate part of the political ideology of several parties. You want to destroy Hindutva, you want to destroy nationalism. These things won't happen. That's the, please understand the reality. This is India. In
Now,
India,
what kind of Hindutva is practiced by BJP?
no, that is, what kind of Hindutva is practiced by you?
Court of India.
Okay, MR is on the debate. Okay, we are getting MR on the debate. Counter.
What kind of Hindutva?
What kind we can, there's only one Hindutva. There are no two kinds.
As per the definition of the Supreme Court or your definition
You think
of
I will
Hindutva
believe it?
is
You
as
think
per
I look at the
Hindu?
Oxford Dictionary
Let
for a
us be
definition of
very clear
Hindutva?
on that point.
Arnab, on March 10th, when you were debating on the election results in UP, I had used the phrase that the country has become irrevocably Hindutva. Now, this is the manifestation of this, that the country and along with it the polity of this country is turning irrevocably into Hindutva. Now, people may deny, people may live in paradise, fool's paradise, let them live where they are. But the fact of the matter is, why I will have to discuss this? Because it is because the grassroots people feel it. Grassroots leaders like Shinde are being asked by the voters. It is not Raut. It is not Mr. Sanjay Raut who fails Hindutva. Sanjay Raut did not have.
Okay. Can you, Mr. Mane and Mr. Srivastav, I have a request. I have a personal request. I want to say something. Can I tell you something right now? Can I tell you something? Why? No. MR, just hold on. MR, just hold on. I have something very... Can I have a lighter moment, Mr. Srivastav? Mr. Srivastav, I want to make both a serious and a light point before we move on. Now, the serious point is that your ex-government made a big accusation, right, against me, right? You remember that? You said, Mohandas Pai is on, can I have everyone on? You said that Republic is not really a popular channel, that we pay a billion Indians 500 rupees each, right? 500 rupees each to make them watch. Now, I'll tell you why I'm telling you now. Why am I telling you this now? Because this is a very serious debate. And as of this minute, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to say that we are getting record viewership on live streaming, and the closest competitor to us, I know you will not like it and Parambir and Vaze won't like it, is 10% of our viewership on live streaming, which means there are millions effectively watching this program right now. Therefore, let's not interrupt each other. It's a very serious debate. We must conduct it with, we must compliment and pay respect to the viewers who are tuning into the debate tonight by not interrupting. No, 1 minute. Now, I'll tell you.
Arnab, one point.
Yes, Mohandas Pai. Yes, Mr. Pai.
It is time, Arnab, it's time you follow Balasaheb Thackeray and have a remote in your hand so that the debate can go on properly. And you shut off people who are just interrupting.
No, I don't want to.
I
see, I'm by nature, Mr. Pai, you know me for a long time. I'm a demure, democratic kind of individual. I don't indulge in many things. But I go back to the issue.
Absolutely.
Issue today, I go back to MR, is Hindutva. No, Mr. Srivastav, I'm taking only you and MR right now, and then I'll get one by one everyone. And of course, my friend and colleague Abhishek, who's done some fantastic reporting and is at Fadnavis's house. Abhishek, I put it to you. He will hold the point better than me. My point being, Abhishek, and please convince Mr. Srivastav, true Hindutva has prevailed today, why should the BJP and the Shiv Sena, both of whose foundational ideologies have been Hindutva? With the Shinde and Fadnavis declaration, the truth of Hindutva, the true ideological glue of two parties has prevailed. This is a perfect marriage. MR's audio has dropped. I'm getting Abhishek in the meantime. We're going to debate this serious point. Abhishek, yeah. Take it from there, Abhishek. Yeah.
Arnab, absolutely. So look at how things panned out. I will not go back too much into history, but the day Uddhav Thackeray decided to leave Varsha, look at the number of Shiv Sainiks they were there, about 50 odd. Yesterday, when our anchor reporter Shivangi was doing a live from outside Matoshri, I asked her how many people are protesting or in support of, in support of Uddhav Thackeray. She actually counted, Arnab, and said 8 people. 8 Shiv Sainiks turned out to express support for Uddhav Thackeray. The point I was making was, the reason why this has happened is because Uddhav Thackeray really lost connect with the roots of Shiv Sena, with the ideology of Hindutva, because of course, for the sake of power, he had to sit with the Congress party, and he had to sit with the,
that's the point.
With the NCP.
Now that's the point. Briefly, Sanju, 1 minute. To be fair, I have to go to Mr. Srivastav, then I'll come to you. So I'm intervening quickly so we can get everyone. Mr. Srivastav, just one point, Mr. Srivastav.
मेरी बात सुन लीजिए. मैंने आपकी पूरी बात सुन ली ना. मेरी बात भी तो सुन लीजिए.
मैं आपको बस एक लाइन कहूंगा, आप ऐसे बेकार में गुस्सा हो रहे हैं. मैं एक लाइन कहूंगा. This is the comeback of Hindutva in Indian politics in a big way. It's a super comeback of Hindutva in Indian politics. Yes, बोलिए.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो कि दावा करती है कि संसार की सबसे बड़ी पार्टी है, वो पूरी तौर से कंफ्यूज पार्टी
आप है क्या?
आप बताइए, ये
आप सबसे बड़ी पार्टी है,
क्यों नहीं लिया? जब शिवसेना को सीएम बनाना था,
शिवसेना वाज कंफ्यूज्ड.
मैं तो कह रहा हूं, मैं तो बीजेपी की बात कह रहा हूं. बीजेपी दावा करती है कि सबसे बड़ी पार्टी है.
शिवसेना, द शिवसैनिक ऑन द ग्राउंड वाज कंफ्यूज्ड.
आप मुझे बताइए, जब उन्हें शिवसेना का सीएम बनाना था, तो व्हाई दे हैव नॉट टेकन दिस डिसीजन इन द 19th? Why they have not taken the decision on that day? Why they have taken today? Because they are fully confused. और confusion का लेवल तो ये है कि पहले सीएम बनाते हैं और जो बेचारा
Okay, आपने अपनी बात कही ना. आपने you are not responding to my point on Hindutva.
उनको क्या बोलते?
You are not responding to my point on Hindutva. मैं हिंदुत्व की point कर रहा हूँ.
वो मेरी बात.
Okay, we get Sanju to respond right now. We will get Sanju to respond. Yeah, 1 minute. Sanju is responding. Thank you, please. Thank you, Mr. Srivastav. Sanju is responding. Let's keep it quick. 30 seconds each. Let's keep the debate moving, viewers, tonight. Yes.
Okay. Arnab, for all those who say that BJP has got its entire dynamic wrong in Maharashtra, I just want to quickly say, we have elections to 16 municipal corporations, including BMC, Thane, Navi Mumbai, Pune, etc. I'll just quickly 10 seconds tell you, in Pune, which was always a NCP stronghold, the BJP last time got 41 seats in Pimpri-Chinchwad, where again it was an NCP stronghold. BJP got 31 seats. The number of seats by NCP was just 18 and 22. Congress has always had a stronghold in Amravati. BJP got 40 seats last time. In 2017, Congress got 6 seats. In Akola, again a Congress stronghold. BJP got 40 seats, Congress got 12 seats. And now coming to Shiv Sena. Solapur has been their stronghold. BJP got 24 seats. Nasik, BJP got 51 seats. And the Shiv Sena got a measly 30 seats. The point I'm trying to make is that be it assembly elections, be it Lok Sabha elections, be it municipal corporations, and not just BMC, from BMC to Solapur to Nasik to Amravati to Akola to Ulhasnagar, the BJP has increased its vote share and number of seats at the expense of all the three Aghadi partners, Shiv Sena, NCP, Congress. And I just want to add another thing. एक जो कहते हैं ना, एक कहावत है कि there was this advisor of Dhritarashtra in Mahabharata called Sanjay. He was very upright, very bright, very loyal, had a gift of the gab. But people say that Sanjay often spoke more than required. And had Sanjay not narrated the war to Dhritarashtra since he was blind in the manner that he did, perhaps the outcome of Mahabharata would have been different. And in today's case, it is Sanjay Raut who was blabbering blabbering.
Okay, now, Sanju, I'll have to cut you there. I'll have to cut you there for a minute.
Somaya,
I would like to bring in Pankaj here. I'd like to bring in Pankaj here, and my simple assertion is this: that see, Pankaj, maybe you underestimated Hindutva. I truly believe that you underestimate the political significance of Hindutva in this country, and in your party, leaders like Kamal Nath and Digvijay Singh have made it their personal agenda to destroy Hindutva as in terms of commitment. However, as we have seen, I welcome Deepak Kesarkar, also congratulate him. He's a member of the Legislative Assembly and a very able spokesperson of, I can't call it the Shinde camp, of so far the political spokesperson for now Chief Minister Eknath Shinde. Hindutva is back, Pankaj, and in a big way. And Balasaheb Thackeray had called for the removal of loudspeakers, illegal loudspeakers from mosques, and he had called for it a long time back. Yogi Adityanath had 45,000 illegal loudspeakers removed in Uttar Pradesh, right? Now, look at the comparison here, right? The BJP today is aligned to the ideology of Balasaheb Thackeray. I think mistake that MVA made was that they thought that Hindutva is irrelevant, right? And people who within their party called Balasaheb Thackeray's ideology irrelevant, called him naive, have no right. People in the Shiv Sena called Balasaheb Thackeray naive, his vision irrelevant, have no right today to speak. Complete checkmate, Pankaj. Hindutva is back. The ally with the legacy of Balasaheb is together with the BJP. And on the other hand, look at everything that Uddhav Thackeray compromised just to become Chief Minister. Just to become Chief Minister. And look at the sacrifice of Devendra Fadnavis to keep ideology intact. Yeah, please go on. Yeah, go on, please.
Sacrifice. If you want to say that toppling state governments by using all the gambits is the super comeback of Hindutva, this is so funny, Mr. Goswami. Please. That means Hindutva is politics for BJP. Hindutva is not a spiritual or a religious thing. This is all about politics. How does history remember traitors? Many a times, even after winning a war, you are not seen as a hero. You are remembered as a betrayer forever. That is what Eknath Shinde
that's a very unfair comment, and maybe it's a reflection of somewhere your own frustration.
No, let me tell you that India's political history will recall him as someone like Judas Iscariot, Benedict Arnold, Mir Jafar, Junius Brutus. What do you want to know? He has
Who are you calling?
His name
No. Are you one minute. Who are you calling world? Julius Caesar? Are you calling Uddhav Thackeray Julius Caesar?
Brutus.
No. You are calling Uddhav Thackeray Brutus.
Yes.
You're calling Uddhav Thackeray a backstabber.
Eknath Shinde.
You're getting confused again.
Eknath Shinde. He would be remembered as Brutus.
All right, I'll get Mr. Eknath Shinde, spokesperson, to respond to you.
And you want to tell us,
Pankaj.
And you want to tell us that it was some kind of a renunciation by BJP. Was BJP in renunciation mode? Everyone knows how impatient Devendra Fadnavis was
what happens
Chief
is
Minister.
Okay. Now
the humiliation he had to swallow, Mr. Goswami, is not because BJP was in renunciation mode. It is because.
Okay, so now you've spoken. Now I'll speak. Thank you. I would only tell you keep your emotions aside and just wait a minute. Let me say something and bring Mr. Kesarkar to respond to you. But I want you to think today. Mr. Kesarkar wants to respond to you. Yes, Mr. Kesarkar.
And I think that Pankajji to some extent resembles to Sanjay Ji Raut, who is very fiery. So he has to be very calm, because Balasaheb always believed 90% social work and 10% politics. That was his first norm. And secondly, what betrayal you are talking about, the people of Maharashtra had elected Sena and BJP together to rule Maharashtra. So we are going as per the mandate of the people. And that you must keep in mind, that these kind of words should not be used in politics, because Maharashtra is a land of social reforms. We have our own history and we respect everybody. So I think that change has come. You will have to accept it, and it is for the betterment of Maharashtra. Even Sharad Pawarji, who commented on Shinde, said that Shinde meets me, he takes my advice, and he spoke about his connection with Satara, Western Maharashtra. So in a way, it is good. People, and Uddhavji has also told, why are you going to BJP? Are they going to offer you a CM's post? If they offer you CM's post, then I would be very happy. That were the words, you can see it is recorded. So it is the greatness of Honorable Modi ji and Amit Shah ji and Nadda ji, and more with Devendra ji Fadnavis, who was an aspirant for CM's post. When he says that you can have CM's post, although they have a larger number, then that shows the greatness of mind, and that is the culture of Maharashtra. So ultimately, the wish of Balasaheb is fulfilled by BJP, and 25 years they were, and this was the first alliance in the entire country, you will have to remember. 25 years back, so 30 years back, 34 years back, this was established by Honorable Balasaheb Thackeray. He, when BJP was treated like, how they were treated, and then he gave them solid support to promote Hindutva, and he was himself on forefront with BJP to promote Hindutva, and his Hindutva was not just any caste. He used to say that it is Hindustan. So whosoever respects that land as his own land is a Hindu. That was, and that's why one of his colleagues in his ministry, there was his labor minister was from Muslim community. So you will have to always remember that he was a large-hearted man. Yeah, and his principles are being now upheld. And Shinde is a true Shiv Sainik, because right from a Shaka Pramukh, he has come up to MLA, first to the municipal corporation, then as a MLA, then as a minister, and now has risen to a chief minister. So you will have to say that real Shiv Sainik has come into power.
No, I think I'd like to return to the issue of ideology, and which is the real issue on which Mr. Mane is very disturbed. Let us not complicate it. Let us not look for a Webster or Oxford definition of Hindutva. Hindutva, the way it's understood in political circles, is politics that, as a prerequisite, holds as fundamental a deep respect for Hindu culture, Hindu tradition, the Hindu religion, and the Hindu way of life. These are the fundamentals of Hindutva. Now, what happens, Mr. Mane, is there has been an attempt to malign Hindutva as an ideology. And what you've seen today is a very simple, wonderful way in which Hindutva becomes very relevant and contemporary in the context of Indian politics. And I think, Mr. Mane, you should welcome it, not get disturbed by it.
Arnab.
Yes.
Arnab, I must compliment Mr. Kesarkarji, a senior member of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly. He put up it in a right manner. Maharashtra land is the land of social reformers. This has entirely a different history from other states. And if you say so, that with the Eknath Shinde coming to the helm of the affairs, Hindutva agenda has become a complete. It means without a Maharashtra, the agenda of Hindutva BJP was incomplete, that you admit. That is number one.
Sanju,
number two,
2 versus 2.
If you understand in a crystal clear the ideology propagated by Sri Balasaheb Thackeray and Balasaheb Thackeray's father, father, Prabodhankar Thackeray, who has authored several books on Hindutva, and the Hindutva Balasaheb and his father Prabodhankar Thackeray is not the same Hindutva propagated and practiced by the BJP. Arnab, let us not have a theoretical discourse, but what the BJP is trying to preach as a Hindutva is not the same which Balasaheb Thackeray preached or his father preached. So let us not compare the coming of the Eknath Shinde's government, with the help of the BJP, is the complete agenda of Hindutva will guide this government.
Yeah.
Certainly not. And even Eknath Shinde will not accept it.
1 minute, 1 minute. We have two responses here. 1 minute. MR will respond. Sanju first, because it was a political point. After that, I'm seeing now what I'm saying is nobody needs to get restless. I'm giving you the time to complete. Then Sanju will respond briefly. Then MR will come in and Mr. Kesarkar will come in. Calm down, everyone. Yeah, Mr. Kesarkar and Sanju, please. Thank
From the Western Maharashtra, we are
Wait a minute. See, don't complicate it. I just said Hindutva is back and you started getting worried. I'm getting Sanju to respond, but very briefly, Sanju. Yeah. And then Mr. Kesarkar is in the debate right now with Mr. Mane. Yeah.
My brief response is this. Which is the party which went to the Supreme Court saying that Lord Ram does not exist? The Congress. Which is the party which went to the Supreme Court saying that there is nothing called Ram Setu? The Congress. Kapil Sibal, when he was in the Congress, very much actively so, actually tried his level best to delay the start of Ram Mandir. Had it not been for the Modi government, Ram Mandir would never have seen the light of the day.
Okay, so that's you made your point. We can give many examples, but you made your point. Pankaj, quickly please. Pankaj, and MR is coming in on the debate. Pankaj.
See what?
One minute. Pankaj and MR. Pankaj, MR and Mr. Kesarkar. Yeah.
Completely making a mockery of
How Ram Setu is linked with Maharashtra drama? Let me tell you one thing. Uddhav Thackeray's resignation has placed him on a very high pedestal of ethics and morality. And at the same time,
well, I think Uddhav made a big mistake. Mr. Pankaj, MR wanted to come in. Pankaj, I think there are multiple self goals that Mr. Uddhav Thackeray has scored. But when he began arresting people who recited Hanuman Chalisa, I think at that very point of time, he betrayed the ideology of Hindu Hridaya Samrat Balasaheb Thackeray. But MR wants to respond to it. MR wants to respond to it. MR is responding, sir. Mr. Kesarkar is still not spoken back. Yeah. MR. MR. Now, Mr. Rane, please. Thank you.
My learned friend wants to say that his Hindutva is more saffron than my Hindutva, or the Shiv Sena, the Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena is more saffron than the BJP's Hindutva. There is one Hindutva, and that is what is we all understand, we all accept or we don't accept. That's a different matter. But having tied up with people like Nawab Malik and asking him to be the minister in your government and then say that you will not allow Hanuman Chalisa to be recited, is this Hindutva by any stretch of imagination?
Okay. Now, Mr. Kesarkar, I would like to just, make a limited point here, and I want to bring in Abhishek and MR Venkatesh and Abhishek and Mohandas Pai and Mr. Kesarkar, please, so I can be democratic to everyone on the debate. I would only say briefly, Mohandas Pai, that Uddhav Thackeray had an opportunity a few days back. He could have said, if Hindutva is important, then I am willing to sacrifice power, enter into a Hindutva alliance and not demand chief ministership. Unfortunately, what he did was that he said, I want chief ministership, and chief ministership is more important to me than the issue of Hindutva. I think that's the way I look at it. What do you think, Mr. Pai?
I totally agree with you, Arnab, because I saw that interview of the senior spokesperson of the Uddhav Shiv Sena, where he said very clearly that whatever Balasaheb Thackeray had said earlier was out of place. It was a very shocking statement, because Balasaheb Thackeray is the originator of the Shiv Sena, and he had very strong ideological, thoughts. And if you say you claim to be his heir and you're putting it forward, then deny the existence of that ideology. What are you talking about? And they try to compromise on Hindutva, partnering with other two political parties who hated this concept, who tried to sabotage this concept all the while and all these years to turn on a new phase without an ideological background. Okay. They were abandoning the ideology for which people had elected them, and I think they shot themselves in the foot.
And I have a few minutes to discuss one important point, Abhishek. 1 minute. One important point has been left out, and I can't stop the debate without looking at that. Abhishek, no, 1 minute. Mr. Mane, coming back. Abhishek, I think you can put that question better to Mr. Kesarkar. Who's going to be the Shiv Sena now? Maybe you can put that in whichever way you want to Mr. Kesarkar. Abhishek.
No, Arnab, this point of a litmus test of Hindutva for Shiv Sena. One, you mentioned Navneet Rana. Had it been Balasaheb Thackeray, he would have invited her and sat with her for the Hanuman Chalisa. The other two litmus test episodes on which Uddhav's Shiv Sena failed miserably was Palghar, because for that we had to pick up a campaign because Hindutva was sidelined in that episode. Also, when Imtiaz Jalil of the AIMIM says that Nupur Sharma should be hanged, Balasaheb's Shiv Sena would have behaved absolutely differently.
No, okay, now go back to the principal point. I take all of your three examples. That point is proven, Abhishek.
More similar to the original Shiv Sena.
Completely. Mr. Kesarkar, which party symbol do you represent? Are you going to formally claim to be the Shiv Sena?
Sir, we are Shiv Sena in the assembly. So it's our, we call it parliamentary party. So that party we are represented by 55 of our MLAs, and there we have the majority. So we have rightfully claimed that we are.
No, but when there's going to be a BMC election, a state assembly election, national election, will you have the right to use the Shiv Sena symbol?
So for that you will have to go to the election commission, because here it is not decided whom this party belongs.
No, are you going to go to the election commission?
Arnab,
Sir, for that,
Marathi Prashna Kesarkar.
I want to hear him. Yeah, are you going to go to the election commission?
Sir, right now the question does not arise, because elections, only when the BMC elections comes, then also the election commission considers how many MPs you have, how many MLAs you have, and accordingly the symbol is claimed. But whatever Balasaheb had, it was in his mind. It was not just the symbol that was important.
So I think you're underplaying it now, Mr. Kesarkar, but it will be very significant, that fight for the party symbol in days and weeks to come. I thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. And on the other side, from corruption to the intolerance, to the abuse of power, violation of human rights, extortion, the disastrous Uddhav Thackeray reign as Chief Minister has come to an abrupt end. What can he boast of other than the ultimate